Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I have for you is a very festive Teddy Bees haul. I was looking for my little card that I can't find, and Tiffany Smith is the one that owns this. She does the most amazing wax. There will be an RTS on Saturday of this week, meaning tomorrow I think at 4 o'clock, where you can get all of these same things plus some other things that she has poured special. And this pre-order from September of 2025, it did not disappoint. I pulled everything out of the box this morning. I did get my box on Wednesday, but yesterday was Thanksgiving, and you know how that can go. So I got up really early this morning in the quiet to just go through all of these, and it was luxurious and it was fantastic. So now I am here to share my thoughts on all of this Teddy Bees goodness with you. So let's just dive right on in. The first thing I have here is I Heart Vanilla Balsam. This is a standard that she pours a decent amount, but I have had yet to get any. So I got 2 souffles, and this is very straightforward. It is the I Heart Vanilla, which is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, and then boardwalk marshmallow, and then vanilla balsam. Now, vanilla balsam is a real favorite of mine when it comes to mixing in any sort of wax, anything. But this just allows the vanilla balsam a little bit of tempering because of the I Heart Vanilla, which is a soft scent that goes with just about anything. So I have 2 of these, as I said, and I'm looking forward to using it either by itself or possibly mixing. I don't know. And I was thinking that today, with the beautiful lighting and everything, that I would not fuzz out the background, which I often do because I wanted you guys to see my tree and my decorations. Merry Christmas season, everyone. I'm so excited. So I am eventually going to add some red berries and things to this room to just jazz it up a little bit more closer to Christmas. So 2 of the I Heart Vanilla Balsam. Now next I have here Christmas Party, and this is such a happy smell, you guys. This is Sweater Weather, which of course is a BBW type, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know that it's a really pungent eucalyptus outdoorsy scent, but either you love it or hate it. I really like it, so I like this scent a lot. And that is then mixed with cranberries, oranges, tangerines, and a hint of spice. This is going to be fantastic, maybe even for New Year's. I mean, I'll warm it before that, but last week I did a haul with my Lavender and Speckles Christmassy order, and there is a scent in there that I think I will pair with that. That one was called Ribbon Candy, and it's a little bit more fruit punch-like, but there's a similarity, and I'm looking forward to melting those on the same day. So this Christmas Party, it's got the cranberry, it's got all of that juiciness from the orange and the tangerine, and then it has all the Sweater Weather, and for me, it's a perfect scent that's different than anything else that I got in this order and is rather different than other things that I own. So then next, this is more of a fall smell, but I could see this being a very old world Christmassy scent also. It's called Old Magic, and it is similar to the Old World Apothecary, which was also represented in this order. I already have a loaf, so I didn't get more. Cypress, pine, orange, amber, velvet woods, moss, crisp foliage, autumn air, and burning leaves. Now, this one to me really straddles fall and Christmas because of the orange. It is very deep and dark, but there are some homes where the way that you decorate for Christmas, you could really use this. It's a very mysterious scent, and I think I like it better than Old World Apothecary. I just got 2 souffles because I have found that the cypress in Old World Apothecary is quite strong. I think this will be too. So you don't need a lot of it, but it is a beautiful scent, and I will probably use that even this year. So the next one here is the only type of Christmas trees and cream that I got. It's called the Haunted Christmas Tree because this is a blend of fresh pine boughs, vanilla sugar waffle cone, rich vanilla buttercream, and vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. So it gives that Christmas trees and cream, which I'm coming around to. I know it's probably the most popular Teddy Bees blend ever. I just find it a little boring. And I do like it mixed with certain things, but I haven't liked it mixed with other things. So I'm trying to find the sweet spot. I love her Christmas macchiato, which is coffee with Christmas trees and cream. I've got a couple forget-me-nots of that from last year. But this one's good too, because there is just this really specific scent to Christmas trees and cream, which is comforting. But I always want a little something something with it, so I prefer to get it mixed. And this is just right. So the little bit of pumpkin spice just gives it a tad more oomph. It's pretty much just Christmas trees and cream. and it's really nice. Now I'm going to talk to you about another scent when we get to the Loaves, where my brain's doing something funny. And maybe some of you will identify if you got both of these scents. And if you don't follow me on social media, you don't know about this, but my mother got this for me. We had the most wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Is she not the most adorable thing? You can get her at Hallmark, because I've already had people wanting to know. I wouldn't buy a $20 mug, but your mom, you know, your mom's always your mom, and she had coupons. So we went into Hallmark. I saw that, and I could tell before we went in, she was like fixing to buy me something. She's like, what do you want? I need to get you something. I can't get you anything anymore now that you're a grown up. And I said, well, Mommy, I really like that mug. So that was my Christmas present. I'm sure there'll be others, but my special Christmas present to you is from my mother. I had my in-laws and my folks over yesterday. It was the most precious Thanksgiving ever. It was great. Okay, let's keep going. So another one that I just got one of is Nocturne Noel. Now I know this is Alexis's baby, and it is a really interesting scent. It's dark and heavy, kind of like the Old Magic. It's a bit different. And I also dug out my Tobacco and Smoked Spruce, or Smoked Tobacco and Spruce from last year. There are some similarities all the way around. I will probably stick a chunk of this in the warmer before the RTS. I don't know if I need more, but it's very interesting. So Nocturne Noel is spiced pine resin, cedarwood, frankincense, myrrh, rich vanilla bean, which is what was throwing me when I was opening these at like 5:30 this morning, and burning embers. Because this morning, I just wanted to smell them. So I didn't even read the notes. It was sort of semi-dark. I turned a couple of my warmers on, and I got this one out. And I thought, my gosh, there is some sort of a bakery note in here. This is supposed to be really deep and dark and mysterious. What is with this? And it's that vanilla bean. I smell the vanilla bean. And then you get the pine resin and the cedarwood and the frankincense and the embers. So it's warm, really dark. But somehow I almost get a vanilla, like a vanilla custard or a vanilla creme brulee. I get that out of this, which is the weirdest thing. It's just got to be that rich vanilla bean. It's really interesting. Like the more I smell this, the more I like it. So who knows? I may get more of that. Then the next one that I have here, and I only got one souffle of this. There were a couple I only got one souffle of because either I had them before or there were so many different sort of creamy, middle of the road, woodsy, marshmallow woods, cozy cookie cake, all these things that you could choose from. And like, which one's going to be good? So I got one of milk, cookies, and Christmas trees that's mixed with marshmallow woods, which is that commodity milk type beautiful perfume. This one is creamy vanilla, powdered sugar, sweet milk, buttery cookie dough, marshmallow woods, which is the commodity milk type, and the scent of Christmas firs. So this, I don't know whether I need to go into the RTS. I'm pretty happy, but if I do, I'll try to get another souffle of this. Because I really like this. It gives you the milk and cookies, and it gives you the marshmallow woods. And a little bit of Christmas trees hiding out on the bottom here. This is a really good scent. This is a very cozy scent. It's layered, it's balanced. Really nice. So yes, I really think I'm going to try to get more of that if possible. Maybe just another souffle, because I've been doing Teddy Bees for what, 3 going on 4 years now, or 3-ish years. I've got a lot of her wax. It is wonderful. For my home, I don't have much trouble with performance. Like 1 out of every 10 or 11 is kind of a dud, but most of them are great. And if I don't do super well with them out in my open concept, I'll put them in my bedroom and it'll be just fine. But with a lot of these, I mean, I committed to a few loaves, don't get me wrong. I just don't need that much. So do I need more in the RTS where, you know how this goes when you are someone who owns a lot of wax. So next we're going to do A Land of Always Winter. Now I missed out on this in the past, or Lands of Always Winter. Fallen snow, balsam, pine needles, hinoki wood, crisp mint, and crackling birch. Now I have this going in here. If you ordered this, just throw it in your warmer. It's great. It performs beautifully. Nothing is wrong with this. It kind of reminds me of a no vanilla version, can't speak today, a no vanilla version of one of the Scentsy scents that's available right now in that Always Get My Bar, which is frosted vanilla. Take out the vanilla, you get Lands of Always Winter. It's really, really nice. So you get that snowiness, you get the different trees, you get the mint and the birch. Very sophisticated, good performer. Don't need to cure this. Really, really nice. Okay, what's next? I got one more souffle of Fall into Christmas because I adore this. This was in my very first Christmassy order a couple of years ago, and I still am working on my loaf. The eggnog in here is perfection. Vanilla pumpkin, buttered rum eggnog, and butter cookies. I mean, this is such a beautiful, rich bakery scent. The eggnog is spot on. Like, I love eggnog. This smells like the kind I like to drink. I guess it's the buttered part in here, the buttered rum. And it's got that vanilla pumpkin. Oh, you guys. If you like eggnog at all, get some of this in the RTS, please. So then I've got one of crushed candy cane sugar cookies. Now, Alexis had talked up a lot of the peppermint type scents from her, and my very first one I was willing to try was I Heart Vanilla Peppermint, and that's lovely. I'm a peppermint hater for the most part, but I ordered several things here that have mint and snow and candy cane. I did really well. I was brave, and this one did not disappoint. This crushed candy cane is so good. So the signature sugar cookies blended with candy canes and vanilla, I opened this up and I'm like, this is a perfect peppermint bakery for Christmas. It has the right softness, sweetness, but it's still bright with the peppermint. This is just delicious. So I may want to get another one of this. I haven't tried Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I might need to get some of that too if I do the RTS. This is really nice. So I'm happy with that. Next one is one I was a little scared to get because in all honesty, Beautiful Mess was not my thing. But I tried some of the Cookie Woods Cafe. I actually got 2 of them because this has vanilla cream cookies, cool vanilla custard. That's what sold me. Palo Santo, damp woods, and a touch of vanilla coffee. Now, I have put this in the basement. I got 2 souffles of a lot of these, and I'm just showing you one. Because I want to see, what is this thing really like? I don't think I need more unless I go down there and it blows me away. But this is what I wanted Beautiful Mess to be because it's not too much into that damp woods. It's got to be the damp woods that almost, in this one it's better, it almost gives me like a rancid note. This one's fine. So this is warm, it's mellow, it has enough of the bakery to balance the woodiness. So the vanilla cream cookies, the cool vanilla custard, and the Palo Santo, and the vanilla coffee, it's beautiful. So I think of this as Beautiful Mess 2.0, much, much better. It was much more successful. Now, a surprise for me, because I told you I'm not a peppermint person, I love, and I'm melting right now, even though I know this one's probably not going to perform great, but I just have to see if it does anything. I loved Sleigh Ride. This is gorgeous. My younger daughter's going to flip for this. It's her kind of snowy woodland thing. Vanilla snowflake, vanilla balsam, candy canes, and crisp vanilla mint. I must just love her candy cane mint oil. It's friendly. It's not sharp. Oh, you guys, this is so good. Yes, it is light, but because I don't like my peppermint to smack me, it's beautiful. I get the vanilla balsam. I get the vanilla snowflake. Younger daughter wants to go Bath & Body Works shopping later. It's Black Friday. Like, she doesn't like to get up early, so we'll probably get there around lunchtime. We'll see what's left, but she wants to go. Oh, this smells like something Bath & Body Works made, which obviously is kind of a blend of some of their different ideas, but it's fantastic. Yes, it's light, but it's icy. It gives you that cold, icy, I mean, come on, we're going for a sleigh ride, right? It is. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to see if this does anything in my bedroom. I need one more souffle. I got 2 of this. Fantastic. This is my favorite, like, unique, out of my comfort zone scent in this order. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we did that one, that one, that one. So out of the souffles, my favorite, because I really argued, do I get this one or the other one? So I'm going to move to the tubs next so you can see what there were several where there were 2 scents that were very similar. So do you get them both? I got 2 souffles of Hyde. This is my favorite out of what I got souffles of. Oh my gosh. Blackberry compote, Earl Grey tea leaves, tobacco vanilla, warm cinnamon clove, and campfire smoke. Oh, this is such an Elizabeth scent. It is warm. Reminds me a little bit of blackberry spice from Scentsy, but much fancier. Oh, so good. This is so good, you guys. It's warm. It's deep. It's rich. It's cozy. Yeah, if I do the RTS, I have to have more of this. I have to. So 2 souffles. I will do this more than just 2 souffles worth. The Earl Grey, I don't get Earl Grey that stands out, but it just mixes with the blackberry and the tobacco vanilla and the campfire smoke. The cinnamon and the clove is very balanced in here. Guys, this hide, this is one of the top 5. This is a standout for me. Fabulous smell. So what I was arguing with myself about is I got 2 of hide, and then it's the same amount of wax. I got 1 of obsidian. So what I can say, if you are trying to make a list for the RTS, if you like warm, cozy smoldery, do hide. If you want cold, dramatic, not really cozy, but very, I don't know, this is an experience, do obsidian. I like obsidian, but hide is more approachable. So this one is dark plums, baked figs, spiced black tea, cinnamon, warm embers, chestnuts, clove, balsam, that this one has tree and hide does not, and vanilla cashmere. It's beautiful. It really is. But it's not as like cuddly. Hyde is happier. And with a name like Hyde, I'm thinking like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I wasn't sure what I was going to get with that. Obsidian smells like you think it's going to. It's got an edge. Like, I like it. I'm going to enjoy it. But 1 tub should be fine. Really nice. Really, really nice. Very, very sophisticated. And I don't know if any of you are doing this revival of the color seasons that are out there for like personal color theory. I would think of Hyde as a deep autumn and obsidian as a deep winter. Just if you know, you know, and you'll get it. Okay, what's next here? A Walk in the Snow. Now this one is the one that's similar to Sleigh Ride. I think that I like Sleigh Ride better, but I bet the performance of A Walk in the Snow may be a little bit better. This one, it's great too. This one is fallen snow, toasted marshmallows, peppermint, and a hint of pine. So the Sleigh Ride's a little sweeter. And this one, this is more wintry, where Sleigh Ride to me is a little more Christmassy. This packs a bit more of a punch because there's more pine resin in this. And I mean, the more I smell it, the more I like it. And it's a beautiful, I'm not really showing you guys the wax, but I did just start working on the tubs too. It's harder to show you the stuff in the souffles. Fallen snow, toasted marshmallows, peppermint, and a hint of pine. So it's not as, it doesn't have any vanilla really. This is great. I think this one will actually throw reasonably well because the hint of pine and the peppermint, it's gonna be good. So A Walk in the Snow is nice. I don't think I'm gonna get more since I already have a tub. If I'd only had 1 souffle, I'd be tempted to get more of it, but yeah, we'll keep going here. Okay, oak barrel and vanilla liqueur, beautiful smell. Tonka bean, oak, cognac, cinnamon, pepper, sandalwood, and tobacco leaf. This is just an enveloping, cozy smell. It's a fine smell, almost like I would like to wear this as a perfume. It's one where it's there, and there's actually a lot going on in this, but your nose almost doesn't detect it. Really, really, really beautiful. I think 1 tub will be enough, but in a sense, it reminds me a little bit of the plum and peppercorn. It's not as earthy, but it's kind of got that sort of warm sophistication that you're not prepared for until you open the lid. Really good. So I don't know how that performs, but it's a beautiful smell. Very balanced. Okay, so here is, this is a fun scent. Now, I did not put my souffle of this on the table. I had completely forgotten. Somehow I wasn't seeing it in my order list that I had gotten a tub of this. And as I was watching other reviews, I'm like, oh man, I only got a souffle. Why did I only get a souffle? I knew I would like this. And you worry, you know, if there's one where you really think you like it and you only got a souffle. So I had 2 boxes. My second box, and lo and behold, there was a whole tub of Angel. This is gorgeous. Beach treats, soft vanilla, amber woods, tonka bean, bouncy marshmallows. That's what got me. Like, that's just such a fun note. Caramel woods, sandalwood, and a light note of pear. If you like Forever Young, I feel like this is the winter cousin of that. It's happy, it's young, but it's not young and annoying. You know, they're different young girls. Some of them, they still have a poise about them. That's how I feel about this. Yes, this might be like a 21-year-old in a sparkly pink cashmere sweater, but she's going somewhere in life. I love this. The pear's on the bottom. You guys, if you like bundle up from Scentsy, if you like cozy cardigan, if you like cozy cashmere from Scentsy. This is very similar, and if you like Forever Young, this is the winter one of that. I love this. So I have a tub and a souffle. I should be good. Okay, Fig, Hollow, and Marshmallow Woods. I like Commodity Milk, so I wanted some iteration of that was pretty straightforward, and this one's great. Marshmallow Woods, Sweet Fig, Soft Floral, Sandalwood, Sensual Vanilla, Vanilla Birch, and hints of sweet cake. This just balances all the parts beautifully. So you get the integrity of the Marshmallow Woods, but the cake and the figs, and it's interesting. It's very happy. I think I'm really going to like this in January, or if I'm having a stressful day, this would be a really, I mean, matches my room perfectly, be a really good, comforting, Christmassy smell without it being Christmassy. Okay, what's left? Cozy Winter Vanilla. Beautiful smell. Madagascar Vanilla, Vanilla Absolute, Warm Vanilla Woods, Palo Santo, Frankincense Myrrh, and Fireside Marshmallow. What's funny though is I almost get a cotton note in this when I open it. I don't know why, with all the spice and the incense. It's gorgeous. This is kind of powdery, very refined. This is Christmassy and it is wintry. Like, I would like my clothing to smell like this coming out of the wash. Gorgeous. It is cozy. It is winter. It is vanilla. But it's borderline, in a very fancy high-end sense, borderline like a talcum powder almost. It's gorgeous. Really, really beautiful, you guys. Cozy winter vanilla. The other thing that it would remind me of is a really nice hand-knit sweater in somebody in England, like out on a walk in the woods. There's just something about this. It's just perfect for that. Love. Okay, I've got 2 tubs left, and then we'll do my one forget-me-not. Edge of November. Now, I've heard people want to know what I think of this. This is a really, really complex, kind of confusing, very gorgeous scent. I've sniffed this and sniffed this and sniffed this, and I did grab from last year, I believe it was the RTS in the cycle of like what we'll have tomorrow, called Sweet November. That was more of a bakery version, but same concept as this thing. This one leans coffee. This is glazed plums, orange peel, spiced butter, hint of coconut, cardamom milk, vanilla bean, toasted walnut, cinnamon bark, and roasted espresso, and then wait, there's more, and amber resin. Like, Tiffany, can you throw anything else in here? This is really, really interesting. It's good interesting. It's very appealing, but it's really, really hard to figure out what's going on. I get the espresso. I get the plums. I get the amber resin. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's one of those where I'm thinking I might want another souffle. And you get more of the coffee on the bottom too. It's warm and approachable, and if you have Sweet November, just think of that, but take out the cookie, add a little more depth and more coffee. Gorgeous, but it's still a soft scent. This is not super sharp. Very rounded, that little bit of walnut. Walnut has this beautiful oily richness in a good way that I get in this. This is a really interesting scent. It's very, very complex. You are not going to get this from anybody but Tiffany. So if you're thinking, should I get Edge of November? If you really, really like Sweet November, yes, get a tub or 2 or a loaf. But if you were just okay with Sweet November and you're just okay with coffee, get a souffle of this. You aren't going to want to miss it, but I don't know if you want to, overindulge. Then the one tried and true tub that I got was Vanilla Balsam and the Perfect Holiday. Now, right now, 90s Christmas is trending because it's sort of the anti-Ralph Lauren. You have, which you can see, I'm really not team either of those. I love my snowy white Christmas. And I do have beautiful, rich, warm colors in the front room, more like a woodsy, cabiny thing going on. And the basement's all burgundy and white and pine. And if I were to choose one of the two, of course, I'd go Ralph Lauren, and I wouldn't go for I just don't like colored lights in my own home. I love the warm coziness. I'm getting to this, I promise. But this is one of those videos where you guys are here for the long haul. Go grab some coffee, and we're just going to keep on a trucking. But that warm, twinkly 90s Christmas where you put all the handmade ornaments on the tree and you do crafts with your kids and it's casual. We need to get back to the heart of that. I want the approachability and the love of that, but I want my white lights and my coordinated ornaments too. Anyway, this This is 90s Christmas distilled into wax. Vanilla balsam plus the perfect holiday. The first one of these I had almost brought me to tears because I'm like, I am 16 in Bath and Body Works. This is so transporting. And they hadn't even put the perfect holiday out yet, but the vanilla balsam in here with the perfect holiday screams Bath and Body Works late 90s. Love it. Or even early 2000s. So what's in this, Elizabeth? Fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallows. That's the perfect holiday, which I would be great with a tub of just that too. Layered with balsam fir, frosted vanilla, and snow-capped pine needles. Guys, if I didn't have so much wax, I would have gotten a loaf. And I am, because you can't get this in a souffle, I am entertaining. If I lose out, if I do the RTS on any of the new ones, getting another tub of that. Okay. That's all the tubs. Next, we've got my one forget-me-not, because a lot of the forget-me-nots, either I have that or they weren't my thing, but this one, this will probably go pretty fast. But again, if I go in, I will try for one more of these, I think. Warm and toasty. Oh, is this amazing. This is also going to be in my top 5. This will perform. This is a October-November scent or a January-February scent. Toasted pumpkins, and it doesn't smell like pumpkin. It just smells rich, warm, and woody. A dash of spice, warm embers, toasted marshmallows, and a hint of mahogany vanilla. If you're scared of wood, don't let the mahogany vanilla scare you away from this one. It smells like vanilla and wood and spices. It's so nice. It is so, so nice. I debated getting 2 tins, and I should have. This is beautiful. The pumpkin is just there to keep it warm. It's not pumpkin-y. Oh, you guys. Yeah. Okay, so this is one where I could convince myself to go in and get another one. Oop, and I'm shedding wax everywhere. But that's what you do when you do a Daddy B's haul, right? Okay, so we are down to my 7 loaves. Yes, I committed. First one is because I didn't want to be without this, and I don't know if it'll be exciting again next year. Cider Lodge. I got a tub, I got a couple souffles, but I wanted a loaf for safekeeping. Hot apple cider, warm chestnuts, smoky woods, sweet vanilla, and then the bitter oranges, cloves, evergreen, palo santo, peppercorns, and patchouli. This is not the strongest scent. If you remember, oh, what was it that everybody was so excited about? Not Earl Ingstead, but the other one, Harold Finehair. That was very much just by the fireplace type, and then there's more layered into this scent, Cider Lodge. This is going to get to a medium in your space. Maybe by next year it'll cure to something more, but the coziness factor on this is incredible. I love this. It is so homey. I had to have more. So if you're skeptical about performance, just get Cider Lodge in a tub, but then you're going to smell it and wish you had one of these. Here's one that I know performs well because its sweet friend sent me a sample and I lost my mind. Cookies for Santa. Very basic in its notes. Fantastic scent. A blend of frosted sugar cookies and milk and cookies. It's the milk and cookies. I seem to really like milk and cookies. Oh, it's so good, you guys. It's sweet. Yes, it says cookies for Santa. You could do this any time of the year. If you had some crushed candy cane, you could throw that in with this and make a peppermint cookie that is a little bit more substantial than the crushed candy cane and sugar cookie, which is rather pure. Something about the milk and cookies in this makes it so much cozier. Oh, you guys, this is so good. So, cookies for Santa. Thank you to my friend who swaps wax with me that gave me a sample, that gave me the confidence to order this in a loaf. No questions asked. Like, if you like bakery, you will not be disappointed. Just get a loaf. Okay, next is I Heart Vanilla Earl Grey Tea. This is not exciting, but it's something I knew I would love, and it's one of those cozy basics you'll reach for again and again and again if you are an Earl Grey lover, which I am. It's just perfect. Creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, and marshmallow clouds blended with Earl Grey tea. Yes, it's straightforward. Yes, that's all that's here. Oh, this is so beautiful, you guys. It's rich and buttery with all that I Heart Vanilla, and then the Earl Grey is perfectly balanced. It's not too sharp. It's not overwhelming, because some people's Earl Grey is even a little much for me. That is so good. Now, the one that scared me a little that I committed to in a loaf is next. I love Yankees Pumpkin Banana Scone. And I knew this is never coming back. So either I'm going to love it or hate it, but I got a loaf of spiced pumpkin and caramelized bananas. Thank God I really like it because I was so scared to open this one. Creamy pumpkin, brown sugar, pumpkin pie spice, caramelized bananas, creme brulee, charred sugar, and a hint of spiced woods. I think when this thing has cured for a year, all the notes will balance. Right now you get pumpkin, you get a little bit of the powdered baking spices, and you get the banana. I really like this. It smells not quite as rich as I think it will in a year. This is like a lot of these I don't think need to cure. This one will perform pretty well, but it's going to need to cure to balance. You can just smell it, but oh, it's so good. The creme brulee is there. The banana is there. It kind of comes and goes. The body of this is the pumpkin pie and the baking spice. Oh, I'm very, very happy with this. Like no complaints, but it's going to be 10 out of 10 after it sits and its notes combine a little better. But I'd melt it now. Like I'm so happy. And this is one where every time you sniff it, it changes. It's gorgeous. So Tiffany, great job because banana is hard. Okay, the next one is the one where I was thinking, what am I smelling? Because everybody has been very excited about it and I really like it and I'm going to want to melt it, but I kept getting Christmas trees and cream instead of what the notes are in this thing. And that's going to be cashmere pines. Cashmere cedar, cashmere cream, vanilla balsam, and hints of frosted fir. I'm like, why does this remind me more of Christmas trees and cream? There's something wrong with my brain. And I think it's because, I don't know if all the notes are in this. The notes in Christmas trees and cream are pine boughs. Then obviously the vanilla sugar waffle cone's missing. The sweetness is missing. And then the rich vanilla buttercream. I don't know why, but the cashmere in here, it doesn't have the sweetness, but I was still getting all that creamy vanilla from it. It was a really odd experience. I love this, but it is just, it's a lot like the Haunted Christmas Tree. Take out the sweetness and that little bit of spice. Cashmere cedar, which I love, cashmere cream, which I love, vanilla balsam, which I love, and then the hints of Fraser fir. I guess the vanilla balsam may be what's making this read a little bit not sweet, but like Christmas trees and cream. I don't know. It's gorgeous. It's like the body care version of pines and then all that cashmere. It's soft, and that's where it's also similar to Christmas trees and cream, just minus the sweetness of the bakery. So if you're scared of tree, try this one, even if it's just a souffle. It's beautiful, and so many of the ladies that grabbed this, I think in the RTS, they were so excited about it. I see why. It's really gorgeous, and it's a soft version of trees. Very sophisticated. This could be in a fancy boutique. So I had wanted to sniff that again with the Haunted Christmas Tree, which is the closest thing to pure Christmas trees and cream I've got. And minus the vanilla waffle cone bakery. And of course, more fir tree in this. There is this creamy, fuzzy, cozy similarity there that was throwing me a little. Okay, last two. And most of you have been waiting for me to do these because I've heard. And I love that when we do Teddy B's hauls, there's a community and we all kind of talk to each other. Like, you guys, I love being a part of that. So these last two are gorgeous. So this is Christmas. Wow. And when I opened this up, I'm like, okay, this is very much like old school Christmas, people have been saying. But it is different than old school Christmas. So what are those differences? So I had to think about this, which is part of why I wanted to film this after I had done some first sniffs, which usually I prefer to do first sniffs with you. But This is Christmas is, and of course I committed to Loaves. There was no anything but Loaves for this one. Pine needles, spruce, balsam, apple cinnamon, cozy fireside, warm tonka, and melted marshmallows. Did you guys hear that cozy fireside oil? I don't know if this is the same as Scentsy, but when I opened this, the apple cinnamon and the pine, you get that first. It's sweet, but it's not as sweet as Old School Christmas. But you just keep sniffing this. I can't wait to warm this. I didn't think I should warm this because I already have a loaf and I don't have so much wax. I'd love to get more, but I shouldn't. There is some embery goodness here that's not in Old School Christmas. But I went and grabbed Old School Christmas. So this is not in this order. You could get this one in the RTS if you're fast. But Old School Christmas is sweeter and more cinnamon forward. There's no apple in this. Fresh pine, oh, I'm sorry, there is. Fresh pine, red apples, warm cinnamon, sugar crystals, and marshmallow cream. What this doesn't have is those layered spices. It's got the cinnamon, but it's like cinnamon, very much like Scentsy's Cinnamon Bear. It's that straightforward, pure, happy Christmas cinnamon. This is sweeter. This is brighter. Because of the cozy fireside and the warm tonka, I also grabbed regular Scentsy Cozy Fireside. So you take Scentsy's Cozy Fireside. There's no ginger in the one from Teddy Bees, but, and you take this. It's kind of like you smush these together. And I mean, these are two of the best Christmas scents ever invented. So This Is Christmas is beautiful, you guys. Oh, if I have to choose between this and Old School Christmas, obviously I have to melt this. But because I already own so much Cozy Fireside from Scentsy, I'm going to love this. I do love this. But I think I still like Old School Christmas a tad better. I have to warm this. And I mean, this could sing on warm. It's deeper. The pine needles, spruce, balsam, and apple cinnamon. And the tonka. This is just gorgeous. And if you haven't gotten Old School Christmas, you keep hearing about it, and you can get your hands on this one, please do. They are both excellent. Take you straight to Christmas Blends by Tiffany. Fantastic. And then the crowning jewel of this whole thing is going to be Cozy Christmas. And this is unique to Tiffany. Spiced mandarin, warm apple cider, cinnamon, clove buds, sweet pine cones, crisp evergreens, and spiced vanilla. Now, if you watch my Lavender and Speckles haul, you've heard me wailing about the fact that there's nothing like that cozy bayberry type smell anymore out there on the market. This does not have a drop of bayberry in it, but it gives me a Williamsburg Christmas. Oh, this is so good, you guys. The mandarin, the apple cider, the cinnamon, the clove, the pine cone. It's cozy. It is very simmer pot-like. This is old, but it's not like Old School Christmas or This Is Christmas kind of old. This is older. Oh, in a certain way, very different smell. This one's on par with vintage for me. It gives you old Christmas feels. It's beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. So I think for the Christmassy scents, this one hits the closest to my heart, this Cozy Christmas. I love it. Like, I'm glad I got a loaf of both of these. I could have gotten a loaf, 2 loaves of this. I don't know. If I have time to warm this before the RTS, I might get another souffle of this one, but I am so happy. There's not a thing here that I dislike. It's all great. So my top 5, absolutely, Hide is one of those. This is the best. Like, this is an all-purpose cozy for any time that's cold outside. It is so nice. In a sense, this one reminds me of Little Shop on the Corner. It's got that approachability. This one's a little stronger. So if you miss Little Shop on the Corner, get some Hide. Very, very nice. Warm and Toasty is phenomenal. So this is probably going to be the best performer out of everything that's here. Oh, and this is really like fall and woody. Hide, September through March. Oh, this is really hard, you guys. But I think I'm, okay, there's going to be a top 6. There has to be a top 6. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sleigh Ride. Just, I don't know how the performance is going to be, but I love this. Oh, it's a happy, outdoorsy, minty sleigh ride. Vanilla Balsam and Perfect Holiday, perfect 90s Christmas, perfect me being a teen, and good performer. This is a boomer. And then, how could I not? These two. I mean, they're just so good. Just so good. And I like everything I got in a loaf. I will use it. But, this is Christmas. Like, if I'm only going to tell you to get one and you like a little bit more depth in your Christmas scent, Like if you don't want spice, do the vanilla balsam and perfect holiday. If you want spice and a little bit more embery smolder, do This Is Christmas. It's phenomenal. And then this Cozy Christmas. This one just goes straight to my soul. It's so good. And others that really impressed me that either I'd like to get more of or were just a wow. I love Angel. This is super happy. It's innocent. It's flirty. It's so, so good. Edge of November is the most complex puzzle on this table. Or yeah, this Edge of November. You should really try this. It's very, very nice. And then one of the ones that shocked me that I really like is the crushed candy cane and sugar cookies. It's basic, but it's like happy basic. Ugh. I really liked the Old Magic. I would like to got a couple of those. I would like to get more of the milk cookies and Christmas trees with the marshmallow woods. I mean, there's nothing here I dislike. I'm very happy with the spiced pumpkin. I wanted more Cider Lodge. I will completely use and be relaxed melting cashmere pines. If you like simply Christmas, you'll like cashmere pines. They are very different in a sense that one is very creamy and cozy and the other had the peppermint, but the Fraser fir is common to both scents. Oh, so sophisticated. And Christmas Party was great. I mean, they were all good. So have a fantastic day, you guys. What did you get from the pre-order that you love? And what do you want out of the RTS? If I have fast enough fingers and I'm on right at 4, I want to do I think it's one called Christmas Chalet and one called St. Nicholas. I probably won't get either, but I'm going to try if I go in. Have an amazing day, you guys. Merry Christmas season. God bless. Bye-bye.